Hello lovelies, welcome to your August readings on this beautiful day at the beginning of July. It's Lorien here and I'm just going to be bringing you these readings for each sign. You can check out your rising, your sun and your moon sign if necessary or if you feel like it. The good news is that my noisy neighbours, my very noisy neighbours, have actually gone on holiday now for a week. So I'm able to bring you these videos very early because it's all nice and peace and quiet and I don't have to do this in spits and spots. So that's wonderful for me. Hopefully it's going to give you enough time to prepare for August as well. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email's below. I would love to hear from you, and as always, your subscriptions, your comments, your likes, everything that you interact with regards to me on my Facebook page and my Twitter, it's very appreciated. The response has surpassed anything that I intended when I actually brought out this channel, so I just want to thank you all. I am sorry that again I don't have a video camera. Things keep cropping up regarding bills and things, so I do apologise for that, but so long as the message is getting out there and so long as the readings are still resonating with people, I am going to continue to do it this way, at least until I'm able to get a better webcam at least, which is actually able to fine tune and fine focus the actual footage of the cards. So thank you for your patience with me. Thank you for sticking with me and listening to my guidance every month. And I do hope that August is very good for your sign, whichever you are. Hello there Capricorn, thank you for tuning in to your August reading with me. I'm just drawn out the cards now for you across the top. There are 4 cards, each representing about a week of energy in the month of August. Sometimes those can bleed into each other, so it's not particularly contained to 7 days, but we'll just have a look. And then the Oracle card is all about the overall energy for the month. Now, when I was actually uncovering these cards, I was really happy, and I don't know why. There was a very good sense of contentment here. There was almost a relief and kind of like, yes, your energy has been drained recently, but it's almost like an uplifting sense here. So whatever you've gone through in the last, I'm tempted to say 6 months. 6 months sounds about right. It's almost like it's all coming up now. There's so many emotional cards here. And the 8 of Wands that's like jumping out at me is almost saying, it's okay, everything's going to speed up now, it's going to get back to normal, just wait. So let's have a look at this in more detail for you. The 4 of Cups is just about feeling a little bit down. I would say that this is your emotions are completely drained. I would also say that certain aspects of your, either your emotional life or your home life, if if you're settled at there, this seems to be almost kind of an apathetic intention towards them. It's an influence where you can lose yourself, and sometimes if you're lost within yourself, you can forget that there are other things happening and you might miss an opportunity. But I just think that this is a need for you to recover from something. If you make new goals, or if you have a goal and you just can't be bothered to go for it yet, this is almost like you will get the energy towards the end of the month. But remember, there are causes and people to take care of and to fight for. Remember that, as down as you may feel in the first week here, if you're discontent and nothing seems to be changing to influence this, don't be afraid to do it yourself and move forward. I think fear is becoming overly content to stay around there. If you've made a major change recently, if you're thinking of making a major change, fear is threatening to ruin this potential for you. Seek new paths. I think there could be delays, in this first week where you thought everything's going to fall into place. No, it's really not. It's not going to be that easy, unfortunately. However, this does give you time enough to really, really recover where you need to. I think you need to prepare yourself in that first week, because in the second week there's a really abrupt change of pace. They're going to get very busy. The good news is that you'll progress very quickly. You will experience very few delays. The conclusion of a lot of projects you've had on the side is likely to be successful. It's also good news for interpersonal relationships. And I think you may need to travel to see relationships, some of them. I think you may need to go around a bit to create new ones. You need to explore and establish yourself. But in all things considered, this is a good card to find. I always love this card because it's like everything's finally getting somewhere. And exciting news could happen here, a message from a loved one to lift your spirits. It could be a job interview, it could be somebody is actually coming over for a stay or something like that. It's just going to break the calmness. So the first week you're kind of getting yourself back together, and then everything's turned on its head. It's like it refuses to let you dwell on this. It is refusing to let you lie down and just give up. It's almost like, I didn't expect it to be this way. Well, tough. Now we're going to turn this around. So I think the struggle which was occupying you in the first week will pass. And this is going to bring the peace. This is going to bring the ventures. This is going to bring successes. But I think you must be ready to make the right choice at a very sudden change, because as soon as you make the choice, it's going to change, and then it's going to give you another choice, and it's going to change. So it's almost like you're running a marathon, and then it turns into a sprint. So you have to really work at it, and I do think that there's going to be a lot of pent-up energy that needs to come out here, and there's also a lot of, I would say, changes on the way. Definitely, because in the Ten of Cups in the third week, this card is like the rest of the cup suit. This is emotional undertones here. It can be mending bridges as well. I do see that it could be friends or family members that you were once close to, but there's been a slight rift here. I think your own inner emotional turmoil may be resolved. There's a lot of lasting emotional bonds here, and there's also new undertakings here as well. It's almost like the journey's paying off, or there's a beginning of a long-lasting friendship. So if you've gone out in the second week looking for relationships, in the third week you probably find it. That's how potent the Eight of Wands is, and the more energy you put into the Eight of Wands coming through, the more likely you are able to find success. So the potential for financial success as well, this is really present, and this is through property ownership, this is through material gains like cars or something like that. Domestic happiness is going to come through, and also public work. Yeah, somebody's saying that the more in the public eye you are, the more balance is going to come through to you. It's a harmony, and it suggests that even personal dreams are within your reach here. So as nice and cozy as you may think this is a thing that could potentially be deceiving you, the Seven of Cups is there to say that your unconscious or your subconscious, the realms of your imagination here, your hopes, your dreams, unrealised aspirations, there's a confusion now. I think because you've got what you wanted, or you've got a semblance of what you wanted, it's kind of like, well, do I want it now? You kind of look at it and you go, not sure. It is a risky time to act upon conclusions in this week. Try and deter any decision making in this fourth week, because you've got a lot of time to actually peruse this, and you will receive a surprising reward for creative activities or mental activities that you're doing, but the inability to decide whether this is good or not will slow your progress. But I think it's going to be good. Be open to change, but also having that constant effort of, well, I need this and I need this, and boxing you in is not going to be good. I think you need to be honest with yourself and be open, because what is true is going to keep you moving forward. So you don't need to make any decisions in this week. You can just let it go. it's not like the Eight of Wands is still there. I don't feel the Eight of Wands energy is still there in the fourth week. This is more about the long game rather than the short game, because in the Eight of Wands you had to make a decision here, there and everywhere. In the fourth week it's kind of a slow burner. Did I say the 8th week? It's the 4th week. It is a slow burner. Maybe that's a Freudian slip. Maybe this is all going to be for 2 months. Who knows? But the Daughter Value is the Oracle card, and it shows to me that there's basically, you have the opportunity now to get the riches flooding in, and the riches don't necessarily mean money. The riches can mean feeling of life, quality of friends, relationships, house, neighbourhood. It can mean that you are bringing and inviting in a lot of people who appreciate you and appreciate the path you're on. They're also walking a similar path. You feel connected to things bigger than the universe. You think that you are on your journey in that respect. There's a lot of things coming through with this card. I'm just going to try and ramble them off for you. There's a lot of there's a pet. I don't know where this is coming in. There's an animal connection with animals. There's a connection with nature that you need to go out and explore. There's a connection with several things that are coming through. It's kind of like a jumble sale. Everything seems to be coming through. Now, sometimes you know the quality of the items you find at a jumble sale or a yard sale are absolutely amazing, and you see it a lot of times. People throw away valuable things and then you pick them up and you're able to use them and you're able to really see the value of them. And I think that's what's coming through. Whereas other people may not see the value of the things that you're having, it's free, it's kind of like, it may be free, but the value of it is absolutely amazing. It's, even if it's making somebody laugh or having a smile on your face for the entire day, those little things stack up to enormous value. And I do believe that this is going to be a month where you can really say that the energies are on your side. And I, for one, would love to know how that works out for you. Do comment below, do subscribe, keep me updated. And if you'd like me to have a personal reading for you, we can arrange something together if you email me. And I would also suggest that you take a look at the Etsy shop to see if there's already a reading kind of arranged on there that you'd like me to do for you as well. In the meantime, do enjoy August, because it seems like this is really coming through with some really good changes for you. Just don't let the Four of Cups energy drain you too much so that you can't appreciate the potential August has to offer. But I do wish you the best of luck, and do take care.